Hello everyone, this is Nurse Juan. It's been a while since I did a recording or posted a video here in my channel for Nurse Juan. So I'm gonna see if I can start recording as I drive to and from work to be a little bit more consistent. Yeah, so today I'm on my way to work. I'm a night shift worker or nurse. I'm hoping I work in the CTSU. Been working for about approaching 2.5 years. So far I've been able to gain a lot of experience working in this level 1 trauma center, and I continue to work on my skills to keep continuing to learn. I'm hoping and by continuing to learn, I'll be going to the critical care NTI NTI conference this year, which is going to be in New Orleans. But I guess today, just a random topic, I guess, is talking about being a night shift nurse. So one of the critical things that I do recommend is having a solid sleeping plan or sleeping regimen. I was speaking recently with a new hire in the unit, and she's been having trouble adjusting to nights. She did her initial orientation in the daytime, but she was hired for nights, but is having a little finding it challenging to stay awake during the night shift. She just needs a lot of stimulus, walking, kind of eyes get heavy, stuff like that. So for me, the fortunate thing that I can say is that I am a heavy sleeper. I can, as soon as I'm done with my shift, I go home, I drive. I do drive a significant distance from where I work, mostly because of the experience that I wanted to gain at this location. So my commute is about an hour. So after I'm done with my 12-hour night shift, I have to drive an hour home. So an hour there, an hour back. Luckily, like I said, continuing with the prior statement, I am a heavy sleeper. So when I go home, I eat my breakfast, or bring my wife, eat my breakfast, shower, and then I'm able to sleep. As soon as I hit the bed, probably within less than a minute, I'm already sleeping. And light sounds, I actually like sleeping with the TV on, so sounds don't disturb me. Especially if I've been out. Or another thing that I would recommend, that if you had a few days off but you're returning to work, it's definitely important to nap. I am a napper. So my wife and I, she's also a nurse, she works night shift too. We enjoy taking naps. Sometimes in the afternoon, just to re-energize, even in our days off. Even sometimes when we go on vacation, we make sure we set aside some time for napping. So for the foreseeable future, I'll continue working nights because it doesn't align with my wife's schedule, our time off and things like that. So like I said, so far I feel I've acclimated well to the night shift. I'm able to stay up, stay alert, and during times where there's a little lull, I'm able to read some books. The books that I'm reading now are cardiothoracic specific, but that's the floor that I'm in. So like I said, I'm trying to continue with my education. Let me see, what other topic can I talk about? I guess as a new nurse, or new nurses, I'm a second career nurse. So I used to work in the insurance field, and then transitioned into the nursing field. So far, I'm enjoying it. It's definitely a lot of hard work in regards to mentally and physically. Having to clean, having to do a lot of manual stuff with patients, lifting them, cleaning them, things like that. Definitely stressful mentally. You're working with high acuity patients, working with a lot of medicines, a lot of drips. You want to be able to, strive to know your craft, pretty much. Some of the things I mentioned, I think I did mention in some prior videos. But like I said, there is going to be a new routine. Trying to see if I can keep it up. Trying to do videos as I drive. If you are a nurse that has a long commute, you definitely want to stay on top of your car maintenance. Most of the car maintenance I do it myself. On my YouTube, I look at YouTube for most of guidance. So I've been able to I have changed spark plugs, batteries. I do change the oils on my own. I've changed serpentine belts. What else? Filters. So all that, like I said, if you're not afraid to do manual things on your own, look at YouTube and you'll be able to save a lot of money in regards to your car maintenance. And let me see, I advocate for having a reliable car. As a new nurse, or even as a experienced nurse, cars are liabilities. Just from learning in financial videos, YouTube, they are a liability. As soon as you get them off the lot, they're already decreased in value. So I have a reliable car. I drive older model Lexus. I like Toyota's Lexus. They're, like I said, the reliability and cost of maintenance, or the periods of where you need maintenance are very low. This car right now, I've been using for been for a while now. Right now it has 280,000 miles, and it runs smooth like butter. And I'm driving comfortably. I don't anticipate any emergent issues. Like I said, I've been on top of the maintenance. So I recently got some tires, or I bought tires. I got to install them. Other than that, this car is running well. So that's another. If you're a new nurse, especially new nurse in your early 20s, definitely save money by buying a used reliable car. Don't try to be flashy. You don't need any of the fancy new cars. Save your money. And I'm definitely jealous of the new nurses too, because when I first started out, fresh out of college, and before I was a nurse, I think my take-home pay at the time for my first job was around $48,000. And new grads now, as the nurses, they're already, can make us in this region as much as 100,000, 90,000 or above. So that's pretty impressive. I guess not counting for inflation, because your buying power is a little bit low, but still quite significant from back, when I first started, like early, let's say 2007 and so. What else can I say? Let me see. I had mentioned before, as a nurse, just trying to get involved. Try to get involved in your hospital. If you have any of those committees, try to use your, share your knowledge, pretty much. Share your knowledge, participate in your hospital's committees. If you're an experienced nurse, definitely I recommend taking a younger nurse as a mentee, show them the ropes, be nice. Like sometimes I don't get it why nurses are not nice or are nice or are not nice and bullies for some reason. Luckily I haven't experienced that, but I've heard from other nurses that they felt that they've been bullied by other individuals, and I just don't get that. I don't get why that happens. I mean, nursing in general, we're already short-staffed. We're already in need of nurses. We don't want nurses leaving the facility or profession. So just be nice. It doesn't take much to be nice. What else? One of the things that I mentioned before and I keep repeating is continue educating yourself. So outside of your work hours, find a book about your nursing specialty or about your next career goal. Definitely, be read about that. Be prepared for your next step. I myself have plans. I do want to continue my education, get my DMP. I'm not sure. Well, right now my particular interest is CRNA, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But definitely we'll have a DMP. I do want to continue my education. What other tips can I mention? Yeah, so I guess in the morning, like I said, I'll do another morning video just to see the before and after. Right now is the before, the 12-hour shift. Hopefully I will stay in my unit and don't have to float. But either way, just keep pushing forward for whatever goal you've set for yourself. Keep working at it. Things may not be easy, but you just got to keep pushing. Keep working for those certifications. Get as many as you can under your belt. It's just a cool thing to do, and it just shows your supervisor, employers, that you're serious about your job, that you're well educated, you know what you're doing. And yeah, I guess that's the topic for today, and we'll talk back in the morning after my shift, see how things go. Thank you. I'll talk to you guys later.